Um, Sometimes we create a question and we want to modify it. And it's a lot of work to create a brand new question. And so let me give you an example of a question that I created and I had to modify. Um, and one of the things that is very important, let me double click on this. You need to understand this. Um, Pictures are created in layers. Notice one thing, that I have a mixed resistor uh, graph in here that I created using Paint. Then I created a text box uh, that displays the voltage, the 100 volts. Let me just show you. Yeah, that is the that is the 100 volts right here. That's the box. And so here's one thing that is very important. If you create the first layer, that one goes at the very bottom. And then it creates this on top and it creates this on top. Here's what happened. If I move this to the bottom, then I am creating, it will picture, it will position picture 8 at the top because it is a bitmap. It's got a, um, it's like a sheet of paper that is covering everything, like a canvas. And so I need to put it back on position 1 so that it becomes the bottom layer and everything else is on top. Oh, I can also do this. I can delete this. Yes. So I delete it and I want to create a whole new question. Well, I can put a new picture with a totally different problem. If I go to mixed circuits and I select this, let me see if I can find that Examview notes. Let me see, where could it be? It's not there. Oh, I have it in JPEG. Let me see. No, it's not there. JPEG. Let me see if I have that. Oh, now I have this one, and I am going to, yeah, I have this one, so I'm going to replace it with this one. Now, notice what happens when I replace with it. And I'm going to make it size 10, and this is going to be -5. Now, they are about the same size. Yeah. Oh, so I'm just going to put mixed circuit. Mixed circuit. Now, because they two of the resistors are in parallel, I'll just call like that. And I am going to apply. Now this one is, I said, okay. Now, because it was the last item I created, it put it at the bottom. And so because it's at the bottom, I cannot, it's covering everything. So I need to go and put it at the top to become the first layer. And look at this. Now it becomes more useful. Now I need to, let's see, I need to lower a little bit more. Let's see, 5, 7. So it should be about 2.8. Yeah, it should be half. Half of 10 is 5. So it moves, it centers the picture. Now notice one thing. Now I can modify this. So I can take the R1 and I need the R1. Let me see, apply the picture. There is a picture. I can put R1 on top of this because I modified that. So let me put the R1. And instead of being at position 3, I can put it at -2. Let's see if that works. And take a look at this. Yeah, it shows immediately. The 10 ohms, I can also move them. And so that's resistor 1 display. So I can go also to -2, can apply, and there it is. Yeah. And it saves me a ton of time because I already have all the other information. Otherwise, I have to create every single box individually. And again, remember one thing. When you create a graphic, is created in layers. And the first layer goes on the bottom, the second on the top. So if you erase this one, when you create a new one, you gotta make sure you put it on at the top because that means that is the first layer. Otherwise, you will cover everything. And notice that they didn't cover R1 and R3 because this is like a canvas, like a sheet of paper that cover everything. And so if I go all the way to the top, then that becomes the first layer. And now I have a complete new sentence uh, where before the resistor 1 and resistor 2 were in series. Well, now R1 is in series and R2 and R3 are in parallel. So